He's Pat Lugo going up against Collin Purinton, senior. Purinton been in the lineup, been on the team for a long time, and here comes Lugo, a transfer out of Edinburgh a couple of years ago, and I would say everything he hoped for, he has become as a Hawkeye.
You
Pat
know,
Lugo.
Just like what we saw with Red in that last match, Pat Lugo is getting on the offense, and we kind of saw a glimpse of that last year, maybe starting at this time, but he's gotten off to a much faster start this year, and reflected in that #1 ranking, Midlands Championship.
Lugo from Iowa, an All-American last year, 8th in 2019. Good win for Chad Red. That happened to be, Max Buren had not been taken down all year long. And Red went in with 2 takedowns and had a good win there. Now Nebraska on the board. It's 8-3. Quieted down this crowd of 13,000 on a stormy night here in Carver Hawkeye Arena.
And Purinton is a guy that has a really good gas tank. He's got good endurance, tough in the top position, pretty good scrambler. Nice little shin whizzer there to stop the shot by Lugo. Now he comes back out, comes back to that. But I think Lugo has really improved in this area here, his finishing. Weight on the hands, there's 2. Notice how he spread him out there after he shelved that ankle.
Stay on.
Pat Lugo, a senior from Homestead, Florida, South Dade High School. Started his career at Edinburgh, came here to Iowa, and in his first year of competition for the Hawkeyes, an All-American last year, and now finds himself undefeated and ranked #1 in the nation. Purinton out of Banks, Oregon. He was a 2-time state champion. He's a redshirt senior. Has a record of 10-4.
Good stop right there by Lugo. Likes to hook that near leg. Nice way to stop that stand-up, and now Purinton limps out of it, but he can't find the hands. He's been up there a couple times, and he's missed the hands on that hand fighting right there. Active hands by Lugo, and that's one thing that you can do. Sometimes it's difficult for a shorter guy for a weight class to be able to get good mat returns, particularly on the tall, lanky guys. You pick them up, and you feel like you've got him up in the air, but there's about 6 more inches of him to pick up. And but he's doing a nice job of never letting him get up to his feet because he's moving his hands up underneath there, doing a nice job of hand fighting. And Purinton is allowing that near leg to get hooked up right there, and that's just head down. Not very. There's only one thing you can really kind of do from there that I like is a sidewall. It's a great move for Purinton, but nobody does it anymore.
Flow Wrestling's rankings coming across the bottom of your screen. Lugo on top. 9 Hawkeyes ranked in the top 5. All 10 Hawkeyes ranked.
See, there's a little battle right there. He comes up a little bit, you know. Lugo drops back in on the leg. Pretty easy to get him off of that.
Hawkeyes coming off a road trip where they shut out Indiana and Purdue. 20 matches, 20 wins. Nebraska breaking that streak already with the win by Chad Red Jr. at 141. End of the first period coming up. The ride, takedown and a ride by Pat Lugo. In control right now.
Let's take a look at the takedown, Tim. You're going to see Pat Lugo get on that single leg. And once he gets there, he's able to shelf it right on his thigh. He comes back up here, keeps his left knee up. Here's the shelving that goes on right there. All right, but notice how he takes him back. All right, and that spreads the legs out a little bit more. And now you've got an opportunity to go ahead and take him down with the mat return. Lugo's pretty good at mat returns for, like I said, with the shorter guy. He's can be a challenge sometimes. It's not that he's challenged, it's the fact that the taller guys are really hard to get off their feet. Quick escape, so he's preserved most of that riding time. Here's where you like to see a guy, 3-0 match in this situation, add to your lead, add to your points, attack both sides of the body, get the man reacting to you, snap and spin. really open up the offense, open up the playbook.
Work through it.
And you mentioned it, Jim, but that's what Pat Lugo has done. He's got a career best 12 straight matches that he's won, but he has opened it up this year and stayed on, not so much of getting ahead and kind of being satisfied with winning by hanging on, but he has kept the offense going.
First decent shot there by Purinton. An over collar, nice drop back in on that single leg. Now he's trying to get a nice corner, but Purinton is battling here a little bit better.
And you're talking about the length and leverage into Purinton's advantage there.
Yeah,
makes it a little tougher.
And that's the only time that I've only seen him have trouble is when he gets underneath that length. This is a great situation for Purinton to get back in the match. 20 seconds, but he not put enough pressure on his opponent, and Lugo did a nice job of squaring up. You know, that's where you know you got it going for you. Is you take a shot, you're not quite there, not quite confident about it, but you don't get scored on.
Into the second period, Lugo with that escape. He's on almost 2 minutes of riding time. He's out in front 3-0 as we enter the third period.
So, interesting choice here because I think Coach Brands is asking him to keep him down, work in the top position.
Step bottom now. Gonna be a set.
So Purinton choosing down.
Yeah, Purinton chose down because Lugo chose down last period, but he's asking Lugo, Coach Brands is asking Lugo to maybe keep him down.
Hand count 1 second off and then start it. Hand count 1 second off and then start it.
A little confusion with the riding time.
Set red. Now green.
Start of the third period. Purinton choosing down. And a nice quick escape by Purinton. 3-1 now. Riding time heavily in favor of Pat Lugo. Effectively going to be probably a 3-point lead instead of 3-1. Purinton gets to work. He could actually erase the time, but it's pretty much going to be in Lugo's favor there. Purinton continuing the attack.
Yeah, it's getting his shot there.
The Huskers have been doing that in the third period. They're coming after you.
Yep, showed up
battling
well, particularly in that 33-pound match, and then now at, of course, the first match we could see, but was never got to the third period.
Yeah. Didn't get to the second period. Talking about Spencer Lee's tech fall in the first period. Gave 5 points for the Hawkeyes. DeSanto a win at 133. And the score now 8-3 after the win by the Huskers at 141. Chad Redd Jr. over Max Murin.
Yeah, and this is a stage of the match and in the season where you just don't want to see guys go back into old habits and win matches that you could win fairly easily here and add to in the third period, because you're going to need this offense in the national tournament. You're going to need this in the conference tournament. You got to continue to look for the offense, and a reshot, counter shot. Lugo's definitely slowed down, not looking for offense, looking at the tie, and Purinton's kind of faking and going. Short time now.
3-1 on the board. It's going to be 4-1 with the extra point for riding time. Short time here. Lugo getting the Hawkeyes back on track as the third period ends. Hawkeyes are going to put 3 more points on the board. They go out in front 11-3. 4-1. Pat Lugo, the #1 ranked wrestler at 149 pounds in Flow Wrestling's rankings. Good look at #1. A win there.